Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. How are you today? I hope all of you are fine. I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. Okay, are you ready for today's lesson? Are you ready for today's lesson? Okay, please go and get your student's book and turn to page 8. Have you got the book with you right now? Okay, alright. We're still in the study unit and our focus will be vocabulary, basic adjectives. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Vocabulary, basic adjectives. Okay, do you know what is the meaning of the word adjectives? Saya cikgu selalu sebut adjective apa benda tu? Okay, adjectives are words that are used to describe nouns. Adjective adalah perkataan yang digunakan untuk menceritakan tentang kata nama. In other words, adjectives tell us about nouns. Dalam bahasa lainnya, kata sifat menerangkan tentang kata nama. Kata sifat lah, kata nama lah. Apa tu? Okay, kata nama ni, semua benda dalam dunia ni adalah kata nama. Okay, no matter what it is, be it people, places, animals, things, all of those are nouns. And the words used to describe the nouns are adjectives. Okay, for example, now, this is a noun. Kata nama, ni benda kan? Okay, this is a thing. So, it is a noun. This noun, the name of this noun is a book. Okay, now, what is the adjectives for this book? What are the adjectives for this book? Yes, sifat dia. It is blue in color. It is thin, nipis. Okay, and the shape, look at it. Okay. Apa-apa saja perkataan yang menerangkan tentang buku ini are called adjectives. Okay, I hope you can understand my explanation. Okay, now let us move on to the next slide. Okay, in this slide, we're going to learn some more. Okay, we're going to add on our vocabulary range by learning the antonyms. Okay, or the other words is, maksud yang lain adalah words that are opposite in meanings. Word perkataan yang bertentangan maksud. Okay, now number 1. Nice. Bagus. Horrible. Teruk. Old. Lama. Tengok gambar kan, awak tahu dah boleh maksud dia. New. Baru. Slow. Fast. Good. Same meaning with nice. Bad. Teruk. Same meaning with horrible. Expensive. Mahal. Cheap. Murah. Small and big. I'm sure you know the meaning of these words. Okay, kecil dan besar. Popular. Terkenal. Unpopular. Tak terkenal. Interesting. Interesting, menarik. Boring. Membosankan. Okay, I'm sure all of you can get the meanings of the words. Please memorize, okay? Okay. Now, in the next activity, which is also shown in page 8, activity yang sama, read the text and match the words in blue with their opposites in the box. Kita kena match, sesuaikan. Then, listen and check the answer. Okay, now let's do the activity together. Okay, before we do it, let's read the words in boxes first. Unpopular. Bad. New. Fast. Cheap. horrible, boring, big. Okay, can you still remember the meanings of these words? Okay, now let us read the text. Send us your photos. What have you got in your pocket? I've got money, a pen, my ID card for school. That photo isn't very nice. And my mobile phone. It's old and slow now, and it hasn't got a good camera. I want a new mobile, but they're expensive. In your desk, I've books, 1 or 2 old video games, and these mini speakers. They're small, but they're really good. And I've got a photo of my cousins in Australia. They've got a pet parrot. His name's Sinbad, and he's really popular with my cousin's friends. We haven't got a pet. In your bag, I've got books for school, my mobile, and I've got this present for my dad. He hasn't got this book. It's about cooking, and it's very interesting if you like cooking. Okay, let's match the words in blue with the words in the boxes. Are you ready? Number 1, nice. Yeah, it is horrible. Number 2, old. Do you still remember the opposite meaning of old? Of course, new. I'm sure you know this meaning and the opposite meaning of it. Slow and fast. What about good? It has the same meaning with nice, right? Bad and horrible are just similar. Okay, expensive. Mahal. The opposite is cheap. I'm sure you can get this right. Yes, the answer is big. Popular. Yes, the answer is unpopular. Last but not least, interesting. Good job. Boring. Okay, let's check the answer.
Starter Unit. Vocabulary. Exercise 1.
Nice, horrible, old, new, slow, fast, good, bad, expensive, cheap, small, big, popular, unpopular, interesting, boring.
Yes. Congratulations. Our answers are correct. Okay, now let us move on to the next activity. Okay, you have to read the text again and choose the correct answer. Okay, number 1. Has Paul's mobile phone got a good camera? What you have to do? Please refer to the text and answer. What is your answer? Yes, good job. It hasn't. No, it hasn't. Okay, can you answer the remaining 2 questions? Okay, let us move on to the next activity. In this activity, we have to study the key phrases, the words given, and then we have to write 8 sentences. Okay, we're using our own idea. Okay, but how to write a sentence? How? Okay, first and foremost, before we write a sentence, we must make sure that we know all these 3 elements. We have 3 elements, which are subject, verb, and predicate. Subject ni kita boleh letak noun dengan pronoun. Boleh letak noun kata nama, boleh letak kata ganti nama. Verb kata kerja. Predicate melengkapkan, pelengkap kepada ayat. Apa, bagaimana, di mana, berapa. Okay? Alright. Now, I will show you one example. Okay, first, kita tengok perkataan big. Okay, big place. Okay, tempat besar. Alright, now, kita letak dulu the word there. Kita letak dulu big and place dekat predicate. Kita dah ada dah big dengan place. Now, we are going to complete the sentence. So, we must put subject and verb and complete the sentence. Okay, the subject. Apa tempat yang besar? Okay, for example, we can say Mexico City. Okay, Mexico. Bandar Mexico is a big place. Ta-da! Your sentence is now complete. Mexico City is a big place. It is just that easy. Okay, now, in this slide, we're going to learn the adverbs of degree. Kita nak belajar tentang adverbs of degree. Adverb of degree ni maksudnya kata penerangan mengenai tahap. Okay? Alright, look at the first handful. 180. It isn't very expensive. Tak berapa mahal. Second handful. It is only 400 ringgit. It is quite expensive. Bukan only sorry. It is 400 ringgit. It is quite expensive. Agak mahal. The third handful. RM 1,200. It is very expensive. Mahal. Agak mahal. Sangat mahal. Bukan agak sangat mahal. Sorry. Sangat mahal. And the fourth mobile phone is 6,000 ringgit. It is really expensive. Terlalu mahal. Okay. Can you compare all 4 adverbs of degree? Okay. Now, let us look at the comparison. Okay. In this slide, I'm going to show you the comparison between isn't very, quite, very, and really. 180 ringgit isn't very expensive. Tak berapa mahal. 400 ringgit is quite expensive. Agak mahal. Okay. 1,200 ringgit is very expensive. Betul-betul mahal. Sangat mahal. Sorry, sangat mahal. But 6,000 ringgit is really expensive. Terlalu mahal. Nampak tak? Really ni memang sangat-sangat mahal lah. Okay, terlalu mahal. Paling-paling mahal. Okay, terlalu. Okay. Alright. Now, let us use it in the sentences. Okay, now, in the sentence I have given to you before, Mexico City is a big place. Now, let us put one of the adverbs there. One of the adverb of frequency there. Okay, now, Mexico City is a really big place. Kita letak really sebelum big. Kita letaklah ni tahap dia. Sangat besar. Bandar yang sangat besar. Terlalu besar. Okay, alright. Number 2, I have constructed another 3 sentences for you. Your task is only to put the adverb of frequency. Okay, can you do that? Let us do it together. Okay, number 2. My mobile phone is expensive. Okay, let us put another adverb of frequency there. Do you still remember? Kita boleh letak really, isn't very dengan very. Okay, nak letak yang mana satu? Okay. Okay. I put there. My mobile phone is very expensive. Handphone saya taklah mahal sangat. Handphone biasa je. Okay. It's just ordinary. Okay. It isn't very expensive. Give me. Okay. Now, next. Let us put another adverb of frequency there. The TV program is quite boring. Okay, and the horse is fast. Put an adverb of frequency there. Yang kita tak guna lagi. Yes, the horse is very fast. Okay, remember kita letak adverb of frequency sebelum kata sifat. Really big, isn't very, expensive, quite boring, very fast. Kita tak letak fast very. Okay? Alright. Okay, everyone. I hope all of you can understand the gist of the lesson for today. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Goodbye.